What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Erasure, and we're continuing with Loveboat 2000. Thank you again to those who've been following the Erasure reaction the last few years, and for the patience as we went through the holiday period and they were on a bit of a hiatus. But yes, the next tune is Mad As We Are, which feels like the first clause in a multi-clause sentence, and my reading of the phrase is that it's likely to go in a different direction. Mad as we are, we still manage to find some measure of solace or peace. It feels like it's a setup for the rest of the sentence, which will head in a different direction. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's mad as we are, the worst had yet to come, or something like that. But yes, it feels like one part of a larger statement. So let's find out what it is in practice, or at least what I can catch on a first listen. This is Erasure, the tune is Mad As We Are, and it's from their 2000 album, Loveboat.
Yes, I drink away the hurting, wishing that the ghost would fade away. There was something more I had to do before you turned and walked away. Promises broken easily. Mad as we are, cannot fail. Lines across my silver screen. Sorts it out, burns a trail, speed of light, hope flickering. Pins and needles climbing up the spine of bone cathedrals ever high. I'm not sure that I can cross this river. I'm not sure I want to try. Shadows is all that's left of you. Mad as we are, cannot fail. Lines across my silver screen. Sorts it out, burns a trail, speed of light, hope flickering. Like moths in the night. Promises broken easily. Mad as we are, cannot fail. Lines across my silver screen. Sorts it out, burns a trail, speed of light, hope flickering. Mad as we are, cannot fail. Lines across my little screen. Sorts it out, burns a trail, speed of light, hope flickering. Mad as we are, cannot fail. Lines across my silver screen. Sorts it out, burns a trail, speed of light, hope flickering. Like moths in the night.
Wow, well, Luca, you're not helping, and you're making a lot of noise over there. But yeah, that's a really interesting track, which, like, in the first 30 seconds, I was actually thinking wow, it sounds like a song from a 1940s movie or something. Luca, really, you are not. This is what happens when you shoot videos with a rambunctious cat in the room. But yes, it felt like an oldie timey emotional song from a romance movie in the black and white era, again, like 1940s or something like that. And even the sonics felt like they were deliberately kind of closed in, not quite music box, mind you, but like it was, on an old vinyl, or on a movie where that it's on the original film and preserved, and just has an older sound to it. So I feel like maybe that was a deliberate sonic atmosphere here. And then as the song went along, I was thinking, not only is he talking about the silver screen, but it sounded like a musical, like an old movie musical where Andy would almost be like singing directly to the audience, sort of not unfolding, but expressing the emotional plight of his character, even though there's no other people around. So yeah, it felt theatrical, is I guess what I'm saying, and that seems to be an intentional direct reference in the song itself. So yes, I didn't catch clearly the line following the title, the Mad as We Are, but I'm guessing that there is a sentiment of being a bit sad, or like something that could have been wasn't what it should have been, or fell apart when it could have gone a different way. So let me know if I'm thinking incorrectly in that regard. But a beautiful tune. Andy sounds great. There was like a backing vocal that was kind of operatic. I don't know if that was also Andy, if that was like a different supporting singer, but that was very beautiful in conjunction with his lead vocal. So yeah, an unusual one from Erasure, but I enjoyed it. So let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.